back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Anne, and on this channel I tell plant stories. In today's episode, I am going to tell you why I do not like to put my orchids in sphagnum moss. I have the evidence with me right here. So I am going to repot in a medium of my choice, and I'd love to take you along with me. So stay tuned for today's episode. Welcome back. So today we are going to repot. I have my, you know what, let me lower you a little bit so that you can see. You don't need to see my face, you need to see what I'm doing here. So yes, hopefully you can see. Right, so this is what I'm gonna repot right now. It's just in all sphagnum moss, and you can see how this plant was. I'm gonna put a picture of what this plant looked like a few months ago. It was really in her element, and then look at what's happening now. All the leaves are drooping. So if you notice that your orchid leaves are just getting really floppy, look at that. And it's not from underwatering, because it has water, and the leaves are so floppy, just very lifeless. Even the second row, these are also okay. So if you see the leaves looking very floppy and it's not looking well, then you know for sure it is time to repot, because if something is going on with the root system. So today we are going to do this together, and I'm going to show you. So squeeze the sides together just to release it without damaging any of the because right now the roots are very fragile, because I can see even through the sides of the pot that they are you have some root rot going on inside of here. So I am going to be as gentle as I possibly can to release this. And I've had this orchid for the past I've had it from 2020, yeah. So almost 2 years now I've had it in my care, and it has done very well. And I don't want to see it die because of negligence. Okay, so it's out. And just look at what I'm telling you about. Look at this. This is what sphagnum moss will do to your orchid roots. All of these nice lovely roots, these were really gorgeous roots. Look at them. Over a period of time, they will all, look at them, they will die. This plant is only being kept alive right now because of these nice healthy aerial roots that it has. So thankfully it had pushed out some aerial roots. So this is what is actually keeping this plant now, because all of the roots underneath here embedded in the moss, they have died. Oh, they have all died. Look at them. Dead, dead, dead. So you see, when these growers and these plant storage, when they pot these things in it's more convenient for them, it's easier and everything, but for long-term care, yeah, it's not good. I definitely do not advise. So okay guys, so I have taken all the moss out of the sad side here. They have all rotted. So I'm just gonna cut these off. I can't find my shears. I think I left it outside, so I'm just gonna use the scissors and I'm gonna get rid of all of these are dead, so I'm just gonna get rid of them. And of course, you always make sure your scissors or your shears are clean before you use them. Okay, so this is it. And this is all junk. And I'm gonna repot it in the same pot that it was in. But of course, this is what I'm gonna use. Barks are light and very airy. You don't have to worry about root rot because... Okay guys, I got cut off, but as I was saying, the bark will allow free water to flow freely, and so you won't have to worry about root rot. And I've also added a little perlite in the mix along with the bark. So as you can see here, this is a much healthier medium for your orchid. And in a few, maybe a couple of months, I will show you, give you an update, and you will see that all these leaves which are drooping and stuff will come right back to life and they will bounce back. Okay, so most of my orchids, this is what I keep them in. I have another one here that I brought to show you. This is doing so well. Let me move this from the... This is doing so well, so healthy and nice. And I'll take it out and I will show you. It's all bark. Just the same bark that yes, so my suggestion, as I said before, is to go with the regular orchid potting mix and whatever brand you choose to use. This one is Better Grow, but whatever brand orchid potting mix that you want to use, this is what I recommend, and that's what I've been using on most of my orchids. I have a few orchids that are still in the sphagnum moss, and that's because I recently got them, and very soon I'll change them out. So here's the new repotted baby. I just dropped her in this little terracotta pot, so I can't wait for her to bounce back and start looking sprucey and, you know, back to her normal self. So I thank you for staying with me during this repot, and I do hope that you have learned something today. And thank you so much for stopping by. If you're not yet subscribed, please go ahead and do so. And don't forget to like my channel and also to share. Thank you so much for stopping by, and until my next video, bye.